right, calligraphy class. Today we're going to do a little bit different style. Instead of the lines being thick and thin, the lines are going to be the same thickness all the way through, just like you were doing cursive writing. But I want you to remember cursive and calligraphy are different. When you're doing a, well, I hope that works. When you're doing like the letter M in cursive, you have the 3 lumps and 3 sticks, right? So I'm sorry, that one's not working very well. The Sharpie is starting to run out. But whenever you do the calligraphy M, you're going to start here at the bottom and separate. Starting at the bottom and separate, and then curve up, right? So this is cursive, this would be calligraphy. And y'all remember all that. We've gone over that again and again on the board, some of the different letters. You don't go back up, like when you're doing your M, you don't go back up the letters whenever you're doing your calligraphy. You always make every stroke separate. Okay, so we're going to do a word that is shadowed, but we're going to do the shadow word as we're going to do the shadow like we normally do our calligraphy, kind of. Okay, so say we're doing the word, I don't know, I've done this one a bunch, but whatever. We're going to do the word hope. Did you see I went back up? I'm doing, okay. We're going to try this again. I'm going to do hope through here. So, oh, that's hilarious. Come out. Oh. Come out, loop back. Okay, so this is the word hope. Sorry. And this is just a metallic marker. You can use any marker that you wanted to, but I kind of have been enjoying playing around with these. These are Casemate by Papermate metallic markers. These are the boldly colorful metallic markers. This is Pentel's, as well as this one. And they come in all different kinds of colors. Now, what you're going to do on this particular project is we're going to cast the shadow, and it can be in any color. And I would like for you to choose a couple of different colors. So here I've chosen a lavender and a really, really dark purple. I want you to see how dark that one is and how light this one is. That might be a little too light. Let's see what you are. Oh, there we go. It's a little pink, but it's better than that super, super light. It is very bold. I don't like bold. Okay, we're gonna go with these two. And what I want you to think of when you're doing this is the same thing that we normally do with our the thickness. We're going to do that same thing with our colors. You know what, that's a long enough one. I could probably do a third color. I wonder what color this one is. We'll just do it whatever it is. Ooh, bright. This is kind of a fun project that I like to do. Now I need to come on the outside of the H as well. And that's actually going to be this, this color, and it's going to stop about right there. And that color should go inside here, and I'll add that in just a moment. So I'm going to blend those colors down, and then I'm going to put the little shadow up underneath. So I want y'all to be able to see how these, how to do a double and a triple color, which is a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my O with the purple. Come in with this really brighter purple into the hot pink kind of color. And this is going to come around up here as well. Back up underneath here. And we're going to blend those together. You always have to have a lighter color to do the blending. So and then the dark color on the top. And you can come into that just a little bit, just so that you have some blend of this color into it. So I hope y'all can see how that works when doing these colored shadows. They're the cast shadow, but they have a little bit of a color to them. So I hope y'all can see this well. And I just love doing these. They're kind of fun. If you get onto your metallic, you can just wipe it off. It's kind of cool. I just marked on my fingernail. Nothing like a purple nail. And there should be some color in here as well. That would be a little bit of pink this way, a little bit of purple that way and that way, and then the dark on the top. Now you have to have the lighter colors to do your blends. So we're going to blend with this little bit lighter purple. And then take the lightest color and blend that down into it as well. All right, this is our word of the day, and I want you to practice doing some fun art words. Some, you know, you guys get to do like longer pieces too. I mean, you could figure out different things that you want to say. Just don't do the cursive. Make sure you're doing calligraphy, and start off with just a single line. Like this one I just did with this purple metallic, and then I used two colors, which is the dark pink and the bright pink. And this one I did the silver pentel for the kind, and I did a navy blue, a bright blue, and then a baby blue. So I think it's even more exciting to do. Oh, I was going to do that one. Oh, well, whatever. I think it's even more exciting when you use colors that are not typically put together. So if you do like a red and a green, and then maybe let's try a yellow. So you've got colors like this, instead of these analogous colors, these are all on the purple tint. That's a purplyish red, and this is a bluish red, and this is very blue. So these are all from the same color family. And so to get a triple color, you can do let's just say we were going to do Susan's name. This is kind of a fun way to do what's not as bright a green as I thought it was going to be compared to the lid. Come on, get right on there. Now, whenever you mix two colors that are opposite on the color wheel, you're going to get, wow, this looks like it's red as red, and it's just as pink as it can be here. So we're going to mix that up a little bit. Mix it in here with the green. Clean that off. If you have a colorless blender, one of the pens that doesn't have any color into it, then that works pretty cool too. At that point, red. Then we can go to, oh, let's put a little bit of red below, because the more colors you can blend together, the better it looks. It looks kind of cool. Well, I went that too far. Oh well. So let's blend out that red. We can bring the yellow up inside here and match that red again. So that you end up with these really fun blends. To do don't go too far with your colors before you blend them. You know, the more they dry on the paper, the harder they are going to be to blend. So and I'm going to grab my colorless blender, show you what that looks like. Does pretty much the same type thing. It just thins out the color a little bit to me. Pick up that green, mix it in. You know, you could do this with water as well. So if you have the if you have a small watercolor brush and just a little bit of water, it would work the same way. Get that green, push that color down. See how it kind of lifts out the color a little bit? It's the only thing about these not using color on color. That's why I'm always telling y'all to use color on color. It works so much better too. I'd rather have this dark part than the faded out, kind of washed out color there. I like the brighter colors, you know me. So we could just put that back on top. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have fun doing these different projects, learning how to do blends and learning how to do shades. And this one, you're using your calligraphy just with a straight line. You're not doing thin and thick like we normally would do. You're just staying the same thickness, and then you're going to cast the shadows. All right, that is this project, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Aren't they fun? I love doing these. All right, guys, see you next time.
Oh, timing.
Perfect.
Oh, you're done?
Uh-huh.
Fantastic. All right, so this little lock, you unlock it and you can crank it up or down.
Uh-huh.
Gets the camera down to a good altitude and you can actually look at it.
Look how they turned out.
Nice.
I know.
3D look.
So, yeah.
All right, so once it's down, focus. Once it's down, you lock it and then that thing doesn't jitter. This lets you tip it.
Uh-huh.
And then if you're taking a picture with the camera, that's the button that